Before you do your next workout, you need to wait. You need to hear me out, watch the video. You need to add these 3 exercises into your workouts. You're doing these workouts and you're not doing these exercises, but these exercises was gonna make the workout work out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get to it. The first thing we're gonna talk about is overcoming isometrics. This is very, very, very underrated, highly underrated. I do overcoming ISOs in some way, shape, or form in every single workout. And a lot of athletes never did overcoming ISOs. It's just proven, overcoming ISOs are proven to improve your force production, how much force you can produce. And it makes sense because you're producing as much force as you can in these exercises. And the good thing with overcoming ISOs is you can do 100% max effort for 3 to 4 seconds. 50% max effort if you're recovering from injury, 15 to 20 seconds. So there's many ways you can do overcoming ISOs. I don't care if you're hurt, I don't care if you're healthy, I don't care if you're wanting to be great, I don't care if you're wanting to be average. Overcoming ISOs need to be in your workout. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, where to do it, anything to do. With this information I'm giving you, if you apply it into your workout, into your actual daily routine, and I promise you your athleticism, jump performance, anything will take off. Sprint performance will improve drastically. I would not have this here record if it wasn't for overcoming isometrics. Can y'all read that? So let's get to it.
For overcoming exercise number 1, we have the overcoming calf raise. And this is an exercise I kind of stumbled upon myself. I do a lot of experimenting in the weight room. And I found this to be very effective for strengthening and stiffening your Achilles tendon, along with strengthening your soleus calf muscle. For overcoming exercise number 2, we have the overcoming iso split squats. And this is kind of like the overcoming calf raise, but our feet are flat on the ground. This is going to target our quads muscle group and our hamstring muscle group more compared to our calf and Achilles. And last but not least, we have the overcoming quarter squats. And this is most likely going to have the biggest impact, biggest effect on the vertical jump because we're in a jump position, pushing up as hard as.
So the second thing we're talking about is hip mobility. I'm gonna say everybody knows what hip mobility is. It's mobility in your hips. But I'm gonna teach you how to actually improve your hip mobility because there is an actual coordination between so when I say there's an actual coordination, I don't mean the more hip mobility you have, hip mobility that you have, the higher you jump, but there is a coordination between tight hips and vertical jump performance. There will never, ever, ever be a great jumper with tight hips. I don't care what you say, it's physically impossible. So if you have tight hips, you're not going to be a good jumper, you're not going to be fast, you're not even going to be a good athlete. Of course, there's some freaks of nature who can possibly have tight hips and be great athletes, but that's not you. This is how we're going to improve our hip mobility so we don't have tight hips, so we can be amazing athletes, so we can have an amazing vertical jump, so we can have amazing sprint performance. Let's get to it.
And for hip mobility exercise number 1, we have the couch stretch. And all we're doing here is we're placing our knee against the wall and we're trying to bring our lower back to the wall. And this should last anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. For hip mobility exercise number 2, we have the 90-90 stretch. And this is likely the most well-known and effective exercise for hip mobility. If you know an exercise that is more popular than this, please put it in the comments section below so I can check it out. And if I can give you one tip on this exercise, it is do not overthink it. It's pretty simple. Just have your front legs at a 90-degree angle and your back leg at a 90-degree angle and stretch. And with these, you can hold the static position for 30 to 40 seconds, or you can quickly switch sides. You can do this for 20 to 40 seconds. And as a bonus exercise, I'm telling you now, butterflies are undefeated.
Third thing I'm going to talk about, plyos. It's probably everybody knows what plyos are. I'm a plyo-based athlete. I believe heavily in plyos. But overall, there's really only 6 or 7, maybe 8 plyometric exercises that I personally do. There's with these 8 exercises, 7 or 8 exercises, there's different variations. There's ways to progress, degress, but it's essentially the same movement, same exercise. So I just consider it, when exercising.
But yeah, so there's plenty of different variations for these plyometric exercises. You can do drop jumps using your arms. You can do drop jumps with your hands on your hips. You can do drop jumps with resistance, or resisted drop jumps. And it's the same concept with seated jumps. You can do bodyweight seated jumps or seated jumps with resistance. Along with pogo jumps, you can do bodyweight pogo jumps or pogo jumps with resistance. All highly effective for improving your overall athleticism.
Anyways, until next time, we're out.